Mmm. What's up guys? Welcome back to Vegas Vixen in the kitchen. So today we're gonna be making Innards porridge, also known as the Babaw Sam joke. But when I was in Lowell, Massachusetts, when I ordered this, I got a seafood porridge. So I'm not really sure if it's the exact naming or whatever of it. So correct me if I'm wrong, but growing up, I always known this as Babaw Sam joke, which is Innards porridge. All right, let's go over our ingredients. So here I have some jasmine rice. I have 1 cup soaked overnight. Then I have some fried garlic. We're gonna save that for later. Then I have some fresh minced garlic and then some julienne ginger and then our innards. And if you haven't seen my other video of how to properly clean and cook your innards, that's exactly how I did for these. And then I cut them up the same way I did when I served for Babaw. And then I'm just gonna show you what I did with the heart because I did it slightly different. And I just cut them into slices. So they're big flat slices. And then I'm just gonna cut them into little kind of matchstick strips. And then I'll go over which innards I decided to use today. So right now I just finished cutting up the heart. And then I have some spleen, or you can call them, I think, pork melt. Then I have some stomach, and I have some uterus. Yum, yum, yum. And then now we're ready to saute them in the garlic and the ginger, and then we're gonna get started on the porridge. All right, so I have this pan nice and hot. I have some olive oil that I'm just gonna drizzle in there. And you could be a little bit more generous also. And I have some julienne fresh ginger, and this is about a giant knob. So yeah, and then we're gonna just brown that. And the ginger and the garlic is gonna help the innards kind of not taste so like innards. So it balances it out. So what I like to do is I brown the ginger first, and then I add the garlic and a little bit after. And then I'm gonna add the innards. It smells so good already. Love ginger. And while we have this going, I also have 48 ounces of chicken broth heating up here for when we add the rice and everything in there. Okay, now that it's a nice kind of golden brown, we're gonna add in our garlic. And this is about 2 tablespoons of fresh minced garlic. And this garlic and ginger together smells amazing. We want to brown the garlic a little bit too. And it looks a little dry, so I'm just going to sprinkle in a little bit more oil. And I have the heat on super high right now, so you can turn it down a bit. Now I'm going to throw in the innards. So I can get all of that ginger and garlic aroma infused into them. And now we're gonna season it with a little bit of chicken powder. So I'm gonna just use a spoon here. I think we're gonna probably do 2 spoonfuls. And that will help season the broth as well. And we're probably gonna add some extra later. Okay, I think that's ready. So I'm gonna put it back into the plate so that way we can saute our rice a little bit. And with the same pan, I'm just going to add a little bit more oil. And then I drain the rice, and we're just gonna throw that in there. And this kind of just flavors it a little bit. And then you're getting like the bits of the garlic and stuff from the pan. So give it a little toss and twirl. Get all of that flavor from the bottom of the pan. That's ready to go. And I'm just gonna move it aside. Then I'm gonna move the broth over. Broth is nice and piping hot boiling. Then we're gonna throw the rice in. A nice little stir. And then we're going to throw the innards in there. Another nice stir. And we let that simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes, or until you see the rice really blossom. What's the word? I don't know, but when the rice is like mush. So yeah, we'll wait for about 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes, and as you can see, the rice has expanded, and it's still pretty soupy, but the rice will continue to expand. So we're just gonna turn the fire off, and we are ready to plate and serve. All right guys, so our porridge is done. I forgot to mention earlier that I did add 2 cups of water because the rice was expanding too much. And now that it's perfect, we're ready to plate. And I didn't season it again because it was already seasoned enough for me. But if you would like to add more salt, you can do so. So here I have a bowl, and I have some bean sprouts at the bottom because I like my porridge with bean sprouts. I've seen people use really thinly sliced or shaved cabbage, but it's really up to you what you like. So I'm gonna have my bowl here, and I'm gonna scoop up my porridge, get a bunch of the innards because that's my favorite. And you're gonna have leftovers, and it's really cool because the rice will keep expanding and it gets even better in a better consistency after you have some left over. I'm like salivating. All right, so now that we have our innard porridge in there, and I'm just gonna kind of just spread the innards out because it's all on one side. All right, and then I have some toppings. So I have some green onion sliced thinly, and I usually cut the white parts in long, kind of like longer shreds. Then I have some cilantro, and I have some sawtooth herbs, and I have some lime, for those of you who like lime in your porridge. So I like to put a little bit of each herb. So I'm gonna have some sawtooth. I actually like a lot of sawtooth, so I'm gonna use a lot of sawtooth, a little bit of cilantro, and then a little bit of green onions. And I'm just gonna actually add some of these long ones. Just like that. And I like some fried garlic in there as well. And these were pre-fried. And then we're just gonna top it off. If you like a lot of garlic, add as much garlic as you like. And then I have some sambal. If you like it spicy, you can also use sriracha. I have some like that, just on top. And then if you like salted soybeans, and this is why you don't really add a lot of salt too, because you can add this at the end, and this balances out and makes it more flavorful. So I'll have some salted soybeans as well, just on top like that. And you know what I forgot actually? Some black pepper. I like a little bit of black pepper, or you can use white pepper, whichever one you prefer. And I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit over. Try not to get too much, even though I love pepper. And then there you have it, guys. Babaw samjok, also known as innard porridge. I can't wait to try this. It already smells so good. All right, now let's mix this all in. Yeah. Get all the garlic, the sambal, the soybeans, all incorporated. And here's my first bite. Let's see what I want. Spleen for sure. It's my favorite. So good. And I got a uterus that snuck in there too. Super, super delicious. You get the ginger and the little taste of garlic in the background from the fried garlic. Perfect. And it's perfect for fall because fall is coming up. Perfect for when you're sick. So delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and see you next time. Can I just do it over? Lowell, Massachusetts.
Where?
Massachusetts? Isn't that how you say it? Massachusetts? So let's go over our ingredients. I have, what is this? I have, where should I start? Let's go over these ingredients? Okay. I don't like that. Can I say it over? Can I start from the beginning? Okay.